Welcome back 40 pinters, and thanks for watching. So first up is the Simply Lager pouch. On the back you'll have full instructions, and also a sachet of yeast will be taped underneath. You can use any fermentables, but for best results use 1.2 kilograms of light LME or a kilo of light DME. I'm going to do some dry hopping with 25 grams of saaz hops, but you can leave this out if you wish. You must make sure that you fully clean and sanitize all of your homebrew equipment that will come in contact with your beer before you proceed. This is the most important step in homebrewing. I've included a link above if you need any help. Next up, you want to grab yourself a saucepan, etc., and also remove the yeast sachet from the pouch. Place both pouches of malt if you're using them, or just the lager pouch if you're using dry fermentables, and top up with boiling water and leave for 10 minutes to make the malt easier to pour out. So if you're going to be using a dry fermentable like DME or beer enhancer, you want to put that in first and dilute it with 1 litre of cold water before you pour your lager pouch in. Otherwise, pour both pouches into your fermenter, add some boiling water to your pouches to get the last dregs out, but be careful as this will be a bit hot. If you're using brewing sugar, you can just add that in now. You now want to add between 1 3/4 to 2 1/4 litres of boiling water to dissolve your malt. Your cold water obviously will be a bit warmer in the summer than in the winter. Give everything a good mix up, making sure it's all dissolved. You now want to add cold water up to the 23 litre mark. If your tap water is okay to drink, then you're okay to brew with it. If your tap water tastes a bit chlorine-y, you want to be using filtered water, but don't under any circumstances use any distilled water. Just make sure that you stir vigorously, as you want to add as much oxygen as possible, as this will help your yeast work. Take a 100 milliliter wort sample. I'm using a wine thief. Take the temperature of your wort. You're aiming for between 18 to 21 degrees. Then take your reading. Follow the link in the description to get your temperature adjusted hydrometer reading and record this in your log. You can now sprinkle your yeast on top, but please don't stir it. And install your thermowell if you're using one. Put in your airlock, making sure that you fill it halfway. So for best results, you want to be fermenting at between 18 to 21 degrees centigrade, and the total time it's going to take is 2 weeks in total in your fermenter. If you're not dry hopping, you can skip this step. So after 7 days, add 25 grams of your saaz hops directly into your fermenter. You can use a hop bag if you wish, but for best results, just bung it in. So on days 11 and 12, you want to take your final gravity readings. They must be the same to show fermentation has stopped before you can cold crash or add beer finings. This is very important. When fermentation has stopped and your readings are the same, you can now add beer finings or cold crash or both, and then leave for another 2 days to help clear your brew. So your 2 weeks is finally finished and you're now ready to batch prime and bottle your brew. I've included a link above if you need any help. Maturing or aging your brew is a very crucial step in improving your flavours. You're aiming for between 1 to 3 months if you can. Just test a bowl now and then to find out how long you want to leave it. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for future videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on my new Twitter. Stay safe.